This time I'm going to scan a small dog that I carved years ago. I'm going to set this dog on a small turntable. I'm going to get the scanner software going here and start the scanning process after the parameters are all inputted. There's a spot in the scanner software to select wood. Shown here is the Fisher scanner, and all I'll do here is just focus on that dog, putting those two red dots as close as I can on the dog, and away I go. During the scanner process, I'll pause and go into an edit mode where I remove some of that background, like for instance you can see the turntable there. You remove all the unwanted parts before you save the file. That flashing is the scanner taking multiple images. And I use that turntable because then I can turn the dog around 360 degrees and also scan from the top. Now that I've finished the scan, we'll let the computer crunch up all that data and produce a file. Now if things were perfect and you had a perfect scan, you wouldn't have to run this wrap program. This program fills in gaps and does some editing. Also, you can remove a few parts if you miss them. Looking at the dog from the underside, you can see where I missed a lot of the scanning. I should have flipped the dog over and scanned his underbelly. The difference between the filling and scanning, the scanning would have the texture of the dog, because there is texture here where I carved it. Once I'm finished here, I'll save that final STL file. Here I've loaded that STL file into a 3D program which produces the toolpath for CNC. I also can resize the image, and you can see there where I'm running the rough copy, and then I'll turn around and run the finishing copy. This time I'll take the file and load it into 3D printer software. Here I'll produce a G-code for the print. I made it a small print, but it still takes a couple hours to print it. Shown here is the printer that could print that file.